presentation, and our presentation is Switzerland, and time is 16 to 20 minutes, and everyone has a hangout.
Yes.
Yes. And let's introduce the Switzerland. Introduce my team member: Henry, Kat, Susie, Li Jing, and Maggie. And outline. This is an outline. First is overview of Switzerland. Second is thematic of Switzerland. Third is representative company. Finally, representative. This is Switzerland and August and lanterns in the west and France in the west and Italy in the south and the Germany in the north and this is canton of Switzerland. Each canton of Switzerland has its own count of beer. And next, sport in Switzerland. First most important sport is one is ski, AC, hockey, and other is football. And next is special race. First is turning car racing, and another is air racing. And now I will look at the video.
Airrigs have to fly through a technical and tight track with high speeds over 350 kilometers per hour. They have to find the right balance between power and sensitivity, where precision is key. At a height of only 15 meters above the ground, the plane has to pass tight air gates with different maneuvers. There are only a few meters between the wings and the pylons. At such high speeds, the pilots have to operate in dimensions of millimeters. They are steering with a very sensitive control stick.
The faster you fly, the more sensitive this airplane reacts. If you fly like at 400 kilometers an hour and you just move the stick a little bit, the airplane just moves over. On the other hand, if you move it too slowly, the airplane moves slowly, it does exactly what you want to do.
In addition, the pilots have to react and take into account outside influences like wind and weather.
The most significant thing we have to deal with is the wind and speed, and the direction it's coming from, because that will make the aeroplane drift. So even though you might be lined up beautifully with the pylon, you might be moving sideways. So if you roll wings level here, you might not do that, you might actually do that. So you have to take that into account.
Therefore, the technique required in crosswind conditions is known as crubbing, keeping pilot and plane in the right direction for the gates. Another challenge that has to be considered in flying is the loss of lift during knife-edge maneuvers.
Well, basically, when you go on a knife edge, you lose your wings. You don't have your wings anymore. What happens is that you go flying, you go knife edge, and the plane will technically go down. So what you have to do is you have to get a slide up motion, just basically to create this kind of curve for the length of your knife edge.
track, the pilots have to find the best race line. They always have to be ahead of their next action.
Now, when you fly through again, everything will be planned before you do it. And then it's basically like sometimes it's like that you have to stay in front of the airplane. If you're behind, you're lost.
For example, going into an inverted maneuver, the pilot is already aware of the radius and position for the roll out of the half cubic he wants to achieve before he begins. Combining high speeds, exterior forces, and precision is the magic formula to success.
And final local sport. And first is waistcoat, like waistline, and most to wear the western hole. And second is Swinton stone, and this throw the stone. And final is horns, like golf. And but the term is special. And next, the water sport, canoeing, like hiking, but the ball most to middle, and other team most to throw away the ball to catch the score. And finger in and skiing, most mountaineering, and husky ski dog skiing, and skyboard has sky driving, hang gliding, and paragliding. And water sport is water sporting. And it has two ships, canoe and car. And final is canoe jumping like this. And next is calorie, the calorie code and calorie symbol is CFH, and this has background has 10, 20, 50, 100, and 200, and 1,000 francs. And counting is 5, 10, 20 contents, and 1 second, 1, 2, and 5 stroke. And next part is Susie.
Hi, I'm Susie, and today I want to introduce about weather. Flight temperature throughout the year vary widely across the country. From January to February is from -1 to 5 degrees Celsius. From July to August is the daytime temperature is from 18 to 27 degrees Celsius. In spring and autumn is the daytime temperature range is from 8 to 15 degrees Celsius. Spring is wet and cold. And April particular is well known for fast and often changing weather conditions. Summer is warm and drier, with maximum temperature up to 25 Celsius. And you can see. And the next one is official language. I think official language in Switzerland is complicated because they have 4 national languages such as German, French, Italian, and Romance. Native speaker in Switzerland is German is 65%, French is 23%, and for Italian is 80.5%. And the last Roman is 0.5%. And the next one is religion. Religion in Switzerland in 2012 in the firstly atmos is Roman Catholic. In the second atmos is Swiss Roman, and the secondary atmos is Anabaptist. And the religion also has other religions, such as other Christian, Islamic, and Jewish. This is my part, and the next part welcome.
Hi, I'm Yijing. Now I want to talk about the economy of Switzerland. The economy of Switzerland is one of the world's most stable economies. Its policy of long-term monetary security and political stability has made Switzerland a safe haven for investors. And because of the country's small size and high labor specialization, industry and trade are the keys to Switzerland's economic livelihood. Switzerland has achieved one of the highest per capita incomes in the world, with low unemployment rate and a balanced budget. The service sector has also come to play a significant role. Then, Switzerland's main export partners have Germany, US, Italy, France, and UK. The export goods have machinery, chemicals, metals, watches, agricultural products. Switzerland's main import partners are Germany, Italy, France, US, Switzerland, Australia, and UK. The import goods have machinery, chemicals, metals, vehicles, agricultural products, textiles. Next, I want to introduce economic sectors of Switzerland roughly. First are watches. Switzerland is one of the leaders in exports of high-end watches as well as clocks. Swiss watch-making companies produce most of the world's high-end watches. The exports of Switzerland reached nearly 19 billion CHF. Second is industrial. Switzerland has an extensive industrial sector, which is very well known around the world, such as food processing, metals, chemicals for industrial and construction use like Sika AG, medicine making like Novartis and Roche. Second part will introduce by.
Hi, I'm Kai. Will introduce agriculture, tourism, and banking. Switzerland is an extremely protective of agricultural industry. High GDP and extensive domestic subsidization encourage domestic production. Protectionist act to promote domestic production, but not to reduce the price or cost of production. And there is no guarantee increase domestic production. 90 to 100% of potato, pork, cattle, and most milk products are produced in the country. In addition, Swiss agriculture meets 65% of the domestic food demand. And tourism. Switzerland has a highly developed tourism infrastructure, especially in the mountain range and city, making it a good market for tourism-related equipment and service. 96.4% of people log a night by tourism from abroad. It's a jump for Pangolin, skiing and hiking, and banking. Bank of International Settlement, BIS, which facilitates a Switzerland organization of a cooperation of a country between the world central banks. The company founded in 1930 as a neutrality as country, so he set up the headquarters in the Swiss city Basel. When the First World War is an important organization is which country? Now next, Harry will introduce Rolex.
Hello everyone, I will introduce a company called Rolex. The most include you and I know the company is famous for its watch. Although Rolex was in 1905. Later it left England and moved to Switzerland, and it was in 1990. About the reason of what to do is due to the England government levied luxury tax in the wartime, and this cost, the production cost of watch is to be too high. Let's talk about product, feature, and strategy of the company. First of all, you and I all know the company is famous for its watch brand, Rolex. No matter you are gentleman or lady, it will let your status and identity have enough demonstration. It has become synonymous with power and status, and this is why everyone wants to own it. But why can it be worth so much? What strategy they Rolex own this success today? What? Oh. Firstly, we believe its focus on its quality, brand, and product testing is the answer. Firstly, its quality models the image and the precision of the company and product. Secondly, this makes it to own powerful and enough segmentation. These elements make consumers believe their watch is different with those ordinary. At the same time, they attract some people who has power and status and worth to close Rolex. Thirdly, the quality is born from countless testing and design in order to pursue perfection and beauty and luxury, precision and Rolex limitation. This have to spend very long time. This later is how others can surpass it, no matter how similar they imitate. My part is over, and this is our reference, and I return my control to host.
Do you know more than about Switzerland? And thank you for your lesson.